We're doing it live. Hi, everyone. How's it going? I'm Chuck. Clicking buttons over here. Don't mind me. Urban Zombie. Hello. Maitre. Griffin. Decidia Cyborg. Steven.
Don't say hello to him.
Oh, okay. My bad. Metahorse.
He's a Johnny-come-lately, Chuck.
Oh, okay.
He knows what he did.
Hello to Steven.
Oh, shit. Anyway, everyone, welcome to the show. We're here to play some Alien, All Fear of the Ishtar. We're goddamn space pirates. And shit's got weird. It's fantastic. Let's do our introductions. You know what? We're going to start with the captain. Jeff, who you playing?
Yeah, how you doing? My name to all of you, you would know me as JT McMurphy, but to those who know me best, I am known as... So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the show. It's gonna be me, my boy Mikey, my best bud Moby. We're just gonna be, your second best bud. Sorry, Carl. Second best bud.
It's fine, sir. It's fine.
And
we connect. He and I connect on an existential level. We stared into the abyss of the void, the void of the abyss, the darkness of the void. I don't know. It was very black, and it might have been buttholes. I don't know.
And for those of you whose speakers just clipped out during that, Captain McMurphy was doing whale noises because that is now the language that he and Moby share.
You may also call me if you prefer. That is also acceptable.
That's amazing. Collins, John, if you want to introduce Collins real quick, though, we did get a comment on YouTube that I think summed up Collins' complication.
Okay.
Which is nice. Like, Collins is the sane one, and that's his complication.
That is my complication.
Anyway.
Yeah, Captain makes me speak with pirate accent. The best I do. I appear to be the only one, I guess, keeping it running. I don't know. We're still going. It's fine. It's all fine here. Yep. Captain doesn't believe in hypersleep, so that's fine. There's no recorded scientific data to indicate that's a bad thing. And now he speaks whale with a synth. So yeah. We just learn things. We just learn. But yeah, I have a fake arm. I have a prosthetic arm. That's it. That's fine.
Very good. Yeah, lots of well speak. Also, I forgot to mention Griffin. I saw those bits. Thank you very much. That is fantastic of you. Yeah. I see you. Thanks. Dan, quit playing in your shirt and introduce your character.
Attempting to save myself from cat suffering.
That makes sense. Anyway.
This slow.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
That cat's like, fuck you.
It is. I'm Dan, and I'm playing Taggart, who does whatever people tell Taggart to do for the most part. Although he got himself some pie last session for having an idea.
He did. What was that idea again?
Of putting people in the airlock. It's not an original idea.
But it is an idea. Very good. Very good.
And I think the way things are going, Moby may have to become, my new rival.
I would allow it. I absolutely would allow it.
Getting a lot of attention from the captain lately, and maybe Taggart's gonna have to have a second idea.
Kill Moby.
Wow. I like how everyone's sort of, other than Mac, fighting over the captain's affections. Like Collins and Mikey, and now Taggart's jealous of Moby. Weird shit. This is a weird shit.
I'm like your space wife, and I'm just letting you have your midlife crisis, Captain. It's okay. I know you'll come back to me.
Yeah. Yeah, a half android, half space whale was always on my list, and it just so happens to have happened.
Yeah.
There you go. Not that it's romantic; it's much more intellectual.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Bert, welcome back, man.
Yeah, it's a purely platonic relationship, Captain, I'm sure. So, Pirate, I identify as a cook first, a fat man second, and I suppose Pirate last. Cook first, and fat man. Very fat man. Got a new sugar leg now, you see. Keep stuff in it, like the spices.
There you go. So one thing that did happen last session while Big Mac was in cryo is McMurphy did go through Big Mac's room. Was there anything that you two needed to clear the air about on that?
So Mac, I want to you weren't awake when I said this. I want to apologize to everyone, but there was talk about a mole, and I just wanted to make sure everyone was on the up and up. And I never suspected you, of course, but you seem to have an alarming amount of recipes that involve human flesh, and I was just curious. That's like a joke book or something, right? You're not actually incorporating that into the meals or nothing, are you?
Oh, I see you found my collection of How to Serve Man.
Right, so it's like wordplay. Sure. I love
No. It's cookbooks on how to cook man. Yes. I mean, Captain, let's just consider at some point we're going to be on the brink of starvation, and as a cook, I need to know how to properly serve that special flesh when the time comes. I mean, I wouldn't want to serve a bad human flank steak to you.
That's interesting. See, because like if we're ever at that state, that extreme situation where we need to devolve into eating one another.
Captain, we're only 3 meals away from that. Every day, 3 meals away. I said I was showing 2, but 3 meals away from that, Captain.
Got hungry and ate the other finger.
It didn't survive.
Okay, well, let's just make sure that doesn't show up, until such a state happens, right? Like, let's not make that, like a Tuesday menu item.
Well, Captain, I mean, you did see my submission for the galley, right? I mean, as long as that budget is entertained every month or so, then I think we're fine, Captain. You did see my budget, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely we're gonna double it. In fact, I think. But then I also gave you a priority list in terms of who we're gonna eat first.
Of course,
Griff, that son of a bitch. Of course, he's first. Got to take him out. Then, where's Taggart here? Where's Taggart? Okay, he's not here. Okay, then Taggart. He would be 2. Okay, all right. and then after that, you can take me. Collins he'll ride on out with you. No problem. Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
That's not exactly the order that I had it in, but close enough. But Captain, you said you went through my stuff, and I seem to be missing, and I have a meticulous list. 16.3 grams of chocolate bars, Captain. 16.3.
It wasn't me. 1 second. Sorry, Moby was curious about chocolate, and apparently he took some of it.
Oh, well, if it was Moby.
I would
Moby,
like to
fine,
interject
fine.
at this point. We're going to say that time has moved far enough forward that Moby, in fact, has eyes now and more whale-like features. As Moby walks into the room, meow, just like chocolate all over his face.
This guy.
I mean, you can't blame an animal for enjoying the chocolate bar that much. I mean, it's all right, Moby. Hope you liked it. I'll introduce you to Ghost Pepper for an evening.
That's my boy. I helped make that.
Yeah, you did.
That's my butthole baby.
If you think about it, If you think about it, he's almost all of our babies, you know?
Yeah.
It's like all of us came together. We came together and we made a baby.
We
You
did.
know?
Yeah.
We really did.
Isn't that great? Isn't that real nice? Who would have thought this is where we'd be, you know?
That's a
Who would've
good
thought?
point, Captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
6
too.
episodes in and a whale baby. Who would have guessed?
I made 50-50 at least, right?
Anyway, Jeremy, who are you playing?
Oh my God, we're in intro still.
Yeah, we're still in intros.
It's easy. Hey, I'm Mikey. They say I'm the kid. At this point, screw that. I am officially a space pirate. I'm the best goddamn pilot in the galaxy. I'm a marksman. I made a whale police synth butthole baby. Like, life is really good. Also, Collins isn't even the captain's best friend anymore. I am winning at life.
Yes, you are.
I'm an asshole.
Australius, how dare you presume that we were ever at a PG-13 rating? I mean, the fuck? Anyway, that's amazing, Mikey. I'm glad that you're moving up in the world.
Taggart is
Yeah.
like moving down somehow steadily.
Moby showed up, and I think that's true.
Yeah.
The real question will always be, where does Taggart lie in the captain's list when it compares to Crispy?
Well, I would say Crispy would be the first one we'd eat, but I don't want us to die of some sort of strange disease or freaking poison and whatever's on that freaking radioactive lunatic. It's like he's like one of them like gas station hot dogs that's been on the rotisserie for like 27 years and then someone walks in and eats it. It's one of those types of things.
But they also stuffed it full of pills first.
Oh, or the half-price sushi. Never touch that stuff.
I wouldn't really. Yeah, that's I would. I'm sorry. One sec. He did. He gets very upset when people talk about eating seafood. Like he did. I'm trying to explain it. You don't understand. It's very. I know it was culturally insensitive what you just did.
So you're all still on Tortuga. A day or two has passed by, giving everyone a chance to go ahead and heal up if you're injured. Go ahead and de-stress. Moby has had plenty of time. Hang on a second, chat. I do want to zoom in on Moby. That's as close as we can get there. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Because, you know, I'll be putting these images up in the Discord at some point. So, you've also gotten word back from Gracie, because some of the stuff you did yesterday was secure a crew that you can use in an ambush against Grandy, the captain of the Galactic Hammerheads, or whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, Galactic Hammerheads. Gracie has gotten word back to you. She's got 3 extremely competent ships hired on who are ready to meet you at your rendezvous spot, that planetoid with its little moon that you killed the space well at. The 3 ships that she gives you are Metahorse, thank you for that sub. That's fantastic. The 3 ship names that she provides you is the Tosca Calde, captained by, hang on a second, I gotta get to that. NPCs, let's see, the Tosca Calde, captained by Martha One Eye. Next up is the Bolisilo Caliente, pirated by Herbert Rovine. And finally, the Posh Shod pirated by Gold Duffman. I don't know how to pronounce those words, but I'm just saying, if you were to put those into Google Translate.
There's no theme there at all, is there?
There's no theme at all.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
You'd be assuming I know how to spell.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get word back from Gracie. 3 very confident, very ruthless, yet money-loyal captains have been hired on and are willing to help you in your, own private war against Grandy. So, other things that are still kind of floating in the air, and I think I know this one. You were given a job option for what we'll call the insurrectionists, working on these corporate-owned planets. Have very specifically wanted to be able to recruit you, bring you on for jobs, helps with smuggling, moving goods, harassing the enemy, these corporate trading lanes and whatnot. The offer was received coolly by the captain, but that's still there if, things ever change. There's not so much the opportunity for money there, but the promise that in the future, you and your crew will be looked on kindly, which is whatever the hell it's worth.
I mean, if we ever did,
Is it like doing work for exposure? It doesn't really sound like a great deal.
But like, what if we did kill like a couple of those corporate ships and then we get to loot it? I bet those corporate ships have cool stuff.
It's not a bad idea. Good point.
And then what if we pretend to be part of the corporation and then we go all like infiltration on them? And then we take over the corporation.
Wait. Kid, you want to go corporate? I'm just saying.
I want to take them over from the inside.
Okay.
Like a suppository.
Well, I mean, wait. Hey, Doc, do suppositories take you over from the inside? I thought they like dissolve or something.
It depends on the kind of suppository it is. I have filled suppositories with so much cocaine before, and they definitely took the person over from the inside. But standard medicinal suppositories, not so much. They do what they're supposed to do, and then they pass through the system, usually through the urine.
Okay, so kid, what you're saying is we want to be a cocaine-filled suppository.
Exactly. We're not standard. We are not basic bitches.
Okay.
We are cocaine spearheads.
You know what, kid? I think it's time for you to plan an operation. I think that sounds right. This sounds good. I think you've earned it. I'm not going to be here forever. It's time for you to figure out how to do it. Now, here's the thing, though. There's no better person that I would trust to help you with this. Than my good pal Collins. Okay? I know, Mikey. I know you don't get along. I understand. I get it. All right, but he can teach you some things.
And
okay?
Obviously, if somebody's got to dress up in a suit and look like an uptight prick, I mean...
No, thank you.
Okay.
But there's another idea, Captain. I was thinking about this. We're the only people that have known to have come into contact with a space whale, fought it, killed it, brought back proof. If we could, I've been looking at the sensor logs, and if we could find a way to track those, then we could become the premier research vessel for some well-funded exploration and tracking down. You could learn to communicate with them, maybe even further than you do now.
Oh, fuck you for having such a good idea.
Bonus points for whale funded.
Yeah.
It's glossing over. There's something else I needed to discuss with you, and we're on the same wavelength there, Collins, as it comes to tracking the whales. But you see, I've been talking with my dear friend Moby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell him. You see, in our time together staring into the black hole abyss butthole, Moby had come to realize that he is but one in this vast universe, and he would like a two. And so I have said to him that I will do all in my power to track the whale folk so that we might propagate and make more of his kind, so that he can be not one, but many.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say that you two had gotten married, but this is good too.
I should be so lucky.
Yeah.
You know, he's like 3 weeks old too, so that's really creepy. That would be very predatory.
I wasn't going to judge, Captain. I wasn't going to judge.
Yeah, he's your grandson too.
Yeah, that is that.
Look, space does things to a man. I'm just saying. I know.
A couple other things that are kind of, hanging out there is the fact that, Captain, you did catch Griff skimming off the top. And then also the fact that Crispy is kind of working against you. When you all did arrive in Tortuga, he did send out 3 communications that Collins was able to intercept at least half of it. One to someone by the name of Darcy that went local on Tortuga. Someone else, you could hear like half the conversation about a debt that Crispy owed to someone on Tortuga. Crispy owing someone money is, the same as there being oxygen in the air that you breathe. I mean, it's just the way it is. And the final thing is there was a communication off of Tortuga, which sounded like some kind of like coded message to Grandy. But that's kind of where we're at as far as getting things caught up. You're all welcome to do something else on Tortuga if you want to. There's something you need to do, or if we want to just do a fast travel, we can go to the pirate meetup. Or if there's something else you want to do, I am all ears.
Dad. Whale tattoos?
Yeah, what's up, kid? I'm all right with them. They tend to disappear whenever I get them. It's really strange. I get them, and then I wake up the next day, I don't know where they went.
Did you do them yourself, sir, or have someone else do them?
Oh, no, I paid a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should talk to that guy, because it sounds like he's ripping you off.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. He draws them on me. He gets all his fancy markers out, right? And he's like, oh, it'll be fine. And I go, I take a shower or something, and, Gracie's or whatever, and I come on out, and it's all smeared. And I don't understand.
You said he draws them on you. He doesn't use the buzzy gun.
Buzzy? No, he doesn't shoot me, Collins. I'm just getting a tattoo. What are you talking about?
They call it a gun, sir. They call it a gun. You know what? I know a guy. We should go. The whole crew. We'll all go. We'll get whale tattoos. It'd be a delightful time. Have dinner.
Oh, you and Moby.
I don't like to admit it, but that's a good idea, Collins.
All right.
You're part of the crew. Can't
except
falter for that.
No one tell Griff. And also, Mac, if you could do me a favor and just make sure for the next 4 months, all of Griff's food is laced with some sort of laxative, that would be delightful. Just wanted to know.
Captain. I'm gonna go and check on my application to the Intergalactic Chef Contest while we're here too.
Nice.
All right.
So
I apply every year and I'm rejected every year.
Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, you all sold. Did you sell the entirety of the whale carcass, or just the interior, leaving the shell /
Oh, we could still have an awesome skeleton around us. That looks scary as hell.
I don't know if we decided that part.
I know that there was talk of the whale being part of the price that you sold for the 3 ships. At the same time, while Big Mac was out front of the ship, operating like a street cart, selling up grilled hunks of whale flesh. So Big Mac, in this instance, you've got a pocket full of cash from the money that you've made off that. Not quite as much as you imagined it would be. But then again, Griff was running the till while you were cooking.
That guy.
It's enough to reestablish my chocolate and coffee supply.
Yeah, absolutely.
Priorities, Captain. Priorities.
So what's happening?
Oh, and laxative now. I'll add laxative to the ship stores too.
Don't get it confused with the fudge.
Only
Only
to
for
Griff.
only for Griff.
Except on Sundays, give it to Taggart too. That would be freaking hilarious.
He
Taggart,
needs his extra fiber Sundays. We know this.
Taggart, give me an observation roll. You don't catch what happened, but you did hear the captain say your name.
Well, I'm gonna push that. No, it didn't change anything. All right. I feel like Taggart would be very attentive if he heard his name.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, dogs are barking. All right, space dogs.
It's next.
So, what's going on? What's the plan? What are you doing?
Tattoos, and then we got to do this thing with the galactic hammerhawks, and then we got to do the corporate suppository plan.
Gotcha. Fuck up the Hammerhawks, then cocaine spearhead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see how we want to do this. I'm gonna roll a die.
Raw.
What do you mean you can't roll a d5? Fuck you, aliens.
Yeah.
There we go. Bert, high or low?
High. Always high, Captain.
95. You all get these absolutely fantastic whale tattoos. It's amazing. They're all very choice. I'll let you decide where you want them at on your body, what kind of whale it might be, what kind of like scene it's setting. But Moby has that, he went to, and he has that Mike Tyson style, like wrapping around the forehead and temple, like
Nice.
3 sperm whales. It's very, if it was on anyone else, it might be intimidating.
Nice.
So, you've all got whale tattoos.
Hell yeah. You would just got like a giant tsunami wave around my torso with a whale jumping out of the wave. Tsunami.
Mac had his put on his third leg.
Oh.
It's a whale
I don't
tail.
want to ask where the blowhole is.
Oh no.
Oh.
God.
I shouldn't have spoke.
No, I'm glad you said it. But just
Anyway, that's amazing.
Collins will get an orca, but it's kind of spiraled around on a bicep. And a bit like the yin and yang kind of thing.
Okay.
So.
What about you, Taggart?
Kind of thing. I might put it up on like my arm or something like that, but a lot of times it's probably going to have like a red X drawn over the top of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you did it to impress the captain, but when you're mad at Moby, there's a red X on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd take that. Yeah, yeah.
It's the kill count.
Oh, shit. Captain?
The captain gets a massive whale face that looks exactly like Moby all over his chest.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Does he make
So he
him
could
talk
just
to
go,
us?
Hey, Moby. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing with my life?
I like that I bring this out in you, Jeff. You're welcome. And Crispy came along too and got a tattoo. His is a little weird. It's 2 like forearm tattoos, but he's so goddamn wrinkly. Like he has to use a binder clip and stretch his arms out to get the real picture. Like just a scene right out of like Moby Dick. Ahab on the rowboat with the harpoon going right at the whale's eye.
Jesus Christ, old man, your forearms look like foreskin. Just
When you get as old as I have, everything's a foreskin. Except for your foreskin. That's a 7 skin.
Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm gonna die young and pretty.
You better hope so, or you'll end up just like me.
I'm gonna fucking die early. I'm not letting that happen.
Very well. Very well. Excuse me, I've got to go make a phone call. As Crispy skitters off.
Get your ass back to the ship in time. We're kicking off soon, you old coot.
Well, you got it, Captain. You got it. As he pops open his jar and throws in another one of his heart pills, which at this point there's a lot of doubt on whether or not those are heart pills. But that's besides the point.
I think he knows
There's
a lot about
something
cocaine
else.
suppositories.
If anyone did, it's Crispy. Listen here, Australia's plays. How dare you suggest that we were ever setting it an R18? I don't know. Anyway, you all eventually make it back to the ship. You do have the information on the meetup. It is setting at that moon. You know that the 3 captains are en route with their respective ships. What's the plan?
Captain. One other thing. I know Gracie. She vouched for these guys. Yep, it's spectacular, sir. Blindingly
Sorry, I was
so.
just stretching. What were you saying about Gracie? What was that, Collins?
But I know she'd hire good crews for us.
Sure.
But do we want to have any kind of backup plan? Because if they see us limping after the fight, they might think easy pickings.
Yeah, you're dang right about that. We gotta have some aces up our sleeves, I think, Little thing. I don't know, what do we got in stock?
I don't know.
So if you check in the character sheets folder, I do have the Bloody Buzzard in there, and in the inventory. Oh, maybe it's not in there. Where did I put your loot sheet? Oh, in the journal section. There is the... Fuck, am I lying here? I know it's there somewhere.
I think I remember stumbling on it the other day, and then I don't remember where now.
God damn it, Dan. Oh, yeah. In the journal section, Ishtar campaign, handouts, loot. And that is everything that you've picked up. There's a link to the Google Doc. So if you are needing to do some upgrades to the ship itself, you did sell off a whole lot of stuff, but some of the things you kept are some sentry guns went on Bertha, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to propose that we do this totally casual conversation with them where we happen to drop some information about the radius of these nukes that we have. And we're just oh man, wouldn't it suck if we went down and we decided to go scorched earth and burn every other motherfucker around us if they ever turned on us?
That's a good plan.
I'd like to put out that you did sell the nukes just behind the scenes. You are welcome.
They don't have to know that.
Yeah, they don't have to know that. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, come on, look at us. We're exactly the kind of assholes to keep at least one nuke for ourselves.
You know what you do? You know what you do? When we're out there and we're doing the communications, we can accidentally broadcast to them we left the phone off the hook, and we talk about, hey, should we get them nukes ready right now? I mean,
Make sure the nukes are warm, Taggart.
That kind of thing.
It's the airlock routine. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just hey, get those little, remember those little small nukes you got that will be put in the mines? Why don't you do that and lay some mines out? Let's just lay some mines out. It's just stuff like that,
Sure.
Yeah.
Mind games.
Collins will, in fact, just accidentally key open the mic while we're having this discussion.
Tortuga has a new respect. New respect for the Bloody Buzzard. All right.
Shit. Click.
I'm shocked that there was an old respect, to be honest, but
So yeah, are you all heading to the meetup?
Hope so.
That'd be the best part. We don't show up at all.
you guys take care of it.
Mac shows up
guess-
sad because yet again, for another year, he's been denied entry into the intergalactic chef.
All right, do plan.
Where is it?
Well, what I was going to say, Collins, I'm sorry to cut you
Yeah,
off.
go.
I'm sorry to cut you
I
off.
was going to ask
plan.
Mac where it's held. Maybe we could go there and just party crash it.
Well, I don't
There
know
you go.
exactly. I mean, every year it just says send 1,000 credits here, and they'll see if you qualify for the show. And and since they went behind that paywall, I haven't actually seen an episode in 5 years.
Ugh.
Well, I just sent off my credits again. Maybe next year.
Mikey, while you have been running around Tortuga, you made friends with one particular highly skilled hacker, who mainly you connected with him because he could get you a free copy of, well, close to a free copy of any kind of movie that Mikey would want.
Sweet.
But hearing that, I just do want to throw that out there at Big Mac's plight. Just so background information that you may have.
Good. Actually, can you put something together to where like they tell him like he's an honorary, like what would you call like a head chef there? Like it's not Iron Chef. Like he should get an honorary platinum chef thing for being the first man to ever grill whale meat. Can we get that sent to him?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, it's no problem, man. We can do that. Yeah, I can definitely do that. As McMurphy, you get a little notification on your, little communication device. 10,000 credits has been automatically deducted. But sure enough, in those few days that you're on Tortuga, Big Mac, you receive a placard via space mail as an honorary platinum chef on, Iron Chef
Intergalactic edition.
Intergalactic. I was thinking of
Big Mac hangs it on a chain and proudly displays it around his
It's
neck.
one of those like YouTube awards that's supposed to go on the wall. Big Mac just
Wears it
chests that
anyways.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tracks.
All right.
Just show up shining it. Hey, folks.
Holy crap, what's that, Big Mac?
A little recognition at last, at long last. I was beginning to think these people were a scam or something. I'm sure glad I sent my credits in today.
Wow. Like you were always big, but now you look like a big deal.
Right.
All right. So we're going to hop over after all this excitement on Tortuga. You all load up fresh load of supplies on the Bloody Buzzard, and you head on out to the same planetoid that you initially dealt with the space whale on. You're all the first to arrive here. Eventually, Collins, I need you to give me 3 Comtech tests.
Sure thing.
All right, there's 1. We got a success. 2 is nothing. Feel free to push if you want.
Yep.
3 is nothing.
No, I'll push those second 2.
Oh, god
there you go.
damn. 4 successes on the second. Still nothing.
Still
on the
nothing.
third.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually, you all show up. Australia's plays, you may very well be correct there. Eventually, the first ship shows up. This is the Posh Shod, captained by Gold Duffman. He comes in. All of these ships are trying to come in kind of underpowered, laying low. Collins, you've been running the comms on this thing. You pick him up, not as early as what probably you would like. So I'm going to show this. This is the captain, Gold Duffman, as he comes in over the comms. This is Pashad reporting as one Captain McMurphy as the Bloody Buzzard has so paid me to do.
Yeah, hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, so I understand we're gonna be killing the fuck out of someone.
That is correct, yes, but not someone. A very particular person, not like anyone. I mean, like
right.
someone very, yeah.
That's good to know because, listen, I've killed plenty of people to get here, and I absolutely didn't have to. So I know I'm glad that there's a little more refinement on the scope on this. I'll tell you what, we're gonna enter an orbit around that planet, and I'm gonna take a little, I'll come on over and we can discuss this business in person.
Sure. We'll have you over for dinner. We have a wonderful chef, award-winning, intergalactic something or other. Yeah.
You know what? On my streams that I got on the way over, I did see that you got the award-winning Big Mac with his creative and unorthodox usage of protein. So I will be very excited.
We got any of that whale left?
Oh yeah, you guys. Well, come on, Taggart. Moby is right there.
You all
What are you
eating?
doing?
I heard you all killed a space whale, and you can hear Moby in the background, like sounds of rage.
And now, okay, everyone just needs to calm down. Listen, Captain Duffman, come on, you bring yourself, some of your crew, come over. We'll gladly hold court for you. Big Mac's gonna cook up something fantastic. Wonderful.
Sounds fantastic. And sure enough, he's gonna come over. Now,
He
Collins,
sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
Collins, you pick up the second ship way the fuck in advance. Like, you don't know if they're just really shitty at being stealthy, but they got this big, giant fucking clunker of a ship just armed to the teeth. And eventually you do pick up the hail of one Herbert Rovine. I'm going to show this again. Sorry for all of you who have closed this already. God damn it. See, Foundry, I'm not a fan of the tabbed images. So if anyone from Forge Foundry, whatever the fuck it is, get rid of that. Give me a second here. Yes, you get the hail. And this is Herbert Rovine of the Bolsilo, because Chuck can't pronounce words, Caliente. I have been hired by one very respectable Miss Gracie, by who I believe might be my primary rival in love, for Miss Gracie's affection.
Oh, Captain.
Oh, you're talking to me. Hey, how you doing, man? How's it going? Hey, thanks
Hello.
for coming out here. Hey, yeah, I'm Captain McMurphy. Yeah, pleasure. Good to see you, metaphorically.
Metaphorically, of course, kind sir.
Right.
So, I would like to say I've been paid well out of your coffers for the completion of the complete and total annihilation of one Mr. Grande.
I'm sorry. I only speak English and whale. What did you just say?
He
Dad, is
said
he
that
having a
you
stroke?
hired me to murder the fuck out of a man named Grande.
Right. Gotcha. Understood. I got you. Yeah. Yes.
Very well. I do have to warn you, when this business is concluded, I will demand a duel with you over the hand of one Miss Gracie.
You want to fight me?
Yes.
Sure. Over her hand, like.
Well, not just her hand, you.
We should probably ask her. She probably wants to keep that thing. I don't know.
That is not. It is metaphorical, my friend.
I was going to say, I don't think we can give her hand.
Woo her, and I have heard rumors that she is quite fond of you and your crew. And with you out of the way, I will have no competition. Also, Metahorse, thanks for that sticker.
Sir, can I borrow you for just a second? Like, just a second, sir. Like, can I say, like, you look so cool, but can I borrow you for just a moment?
Who are you saying this to?
Irvine.
It is Herbert, you peasant. Yes, but you can
I know.
borrow me for a moment.
I don't want to make this weird.
Yes.
Because that's my dad over there.
Oh,
okay.
Family business.
It's family business, but I just want you to, you don't need to duel over a hand. Ask him to show you his tattoo. He's going to be very proud of it. And once he shows it to you, I think you'll know you don't need to be worried about Gracie's hand. Okay?
Very well. Very well.
No. I'm going to fight this guy. I got him. Mikey. I'm going to fight him.
Okay.
Anyway, I will be waiting for you in the mess hall so we can begin this meeting and the discussion of the total annihilation of one Grandi.
That sounds great. I want you and all your crew. Come on over. Send yourselves a shuttle on over. We'll be more than happy to entertain you.
Very well. I am on my way.
Okay, so once the comms are off, I'm gonna be like, all right, so once you see that shuttle come up, just go ahead and shoot it down.
Or Captain, he could have the Taggart special for the meal.
Captain, I know you said Collins, but
Yeah.
Taggart tends to run your weapons array.
I mean, everyone's around, so I would say it. And like Collins, if he wants to talk me down, he can. But like, McMurphy, like
Taggart would just go do it.
Taggart, roll your attack.
He called my boy a pheasant. So you don't call my boy a bird, okay? He's not a bird.
Oh shit!
Taggart, if you're doing it, roll the dice.
Oh.
Good God. Steven, thank you for those bits. Layaway, I fully understand.
It's
Taggart,
worth
give
it.
me your stress roll.
This is the best that this could possibly go down.
Taggart, what gun are you using? The heavy rail gun or the short lance ASAT missiles?
Oh, the most damaging thing we have.
The rail gun.
Yeah.
So that is 6 damage to his little EAV pod. You all now have 2 pirate crews working for you. With the death of the captain of the Belisso Caliente, you get a communications over the comms. Holy shit! You all killed that bastard!
Yes, we did. How do you feel about that?
That's
what
fantastic.
are your feelings?
He's not even British. He's such a douche.
Well, who am I speaking to now?
My name is Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
No, that's incorrect. Your name is Captain Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Holy shit! I'm captain now, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. You have
Captain
saved
Roosevelt.
all of us. I am taking off this fucking red crushed velvet jacket right now.
Red crushed velvet. What
I
the-
know, he's a total fucking dick. So pompous.
That is a travesty that you had to wear that. I am so sorry, Captain Roosevelt, that we didn't take care of this sooner.
He's got us eating these fucking like gastronomy meals like every time. You know what we ate for dinner last night?
Beans.
Seasoned
Beans?
fog.
Fog? Like a cloud?
Mist.
He fed you a cloud?
He
What the
fucking
hell?
seasoned it. Melissa, thank you for those
Did he
bits. That's fantastic.
fart
That is
in
a
it?
banked advantage that the
Oh my
captain
God,
can
Taggart.
use.
He probably did. He probably farted in it, didn't he?
I think he did. He said it was supposed to capture the aromas of a cedar forest mid-fall, but it just tasted like ass cheeks.
1 second. Taggart, can you unload again on the rubble of that shuttle, please? Just to make sure. This guy needs to be double tapped.
Taggart, give me that roll. What did you do? You're keeping it together. Yeah, you're cool on that panic roll.
Yeah,
Taggart,
this time
give me
it'll
that
be
shop again.
this time it'll be the missile so that we can get some
branching out.
explosion. Yeah.
You pushing that.
I feel like that's not enough. So
2
that's gonna
successes
be good
for
enough.
the missiles. That's 4 damage. But you're just hitting the rubble of a, little transport pod.
Good.
Another explosion. Holy shit, Captain! Sir, have you ever thought about franchises?
I mean, what do you mean, like franchises?
Like
have I considered the notion of like corporate life? I mean, we were actually just talking about a corporate thing.
Not any of that corporate stuff, but sir, you've made our life so much better. It would be an honor if we could call you Admiral. And sir, we got to get a different name because fuck this weird shit that he gave us. We're now the Hot Pocket.
Holy shit. Roosevelt.
An honor if the Hot Pocket could join the fleet of the captain of the Bloody Buzzard. Whoever gave us all those subs, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Wow.
Captain Roosevelt.
Yes.
It would be my honor to welcome you in the Hot Pocket to the fleet.
That's
Get your ass over
fantastic,
here.
sir. Well,
You know the
luckily,
plan, right? You know what we're doing?
He would only speak of it in that weird old English kind of accent he tried to do real poorly. I have no fucking clue what that guy was talking about, but we got a lot of goddamn guns. And I'm
Well,
going
that's
to
a great
port 'em
start.
wherever you want them.
I am going to get my first officer, most trusted man I know when it comes to military intelligence. He's going to coordinate, he's going to fill you in, he's going to debrief you on the whole thing. All right, Captain?
Yes, sir.
Captain, it sounds like maybe I should be preparing a feast. These poor sods have probably been eating nothing but boiled food.
That's true. And we're going to get you some real food, too, for sure. That's a good idea, Mac. That's a good
no
idea.
more farts.
Everyone, thank you for that hype. That is another stress relief. We're up to 13 points of stress. And who was that? Too old. A guy I used to work with, but now I can't say that. So an old friend of mine gave us another banked advantage. So we're up to 12 banked advantages and 13 points of stress release. To be used at the captain's discretion. But sure enough, Captain Roosevelt, he is on his way over for a meeting with Collins. That way they can discuss the proper integration of the Hot Pocket into the newly established fleet of the Bloody Buzzard. Fuck. Goddamn words.
Words.
Yeah, fuck words.
Birds.
Finally, Collins. you don't pick up this final transmission. Oh shit, 14, Steven, thank you. That is 14 points of stress relief to be used for the captain's discretion. You're not picking anything up on your scans, and all of a sudden, Collins, you get a private transmission to your own comm station there in the bridge. Hello. Whoever is listening on the Bloody Buzzard, I am Captain Martha One-Eye of the Tosca Calde. Is anyone receiving this?
I am receiving you.
Very well. You all need to do some refinement on your senses. But we have been hired by one mutual friend of ours on Tortuga. And I have been hired to help you destroy that. And let me bring up the image for the stream of Martha One-Eye. Hired to help you slay none other than Grandy of the Galactic Hammerhead. And I do have to tell you, initially I declined the offer until I heard who it was that you were killing, and then in fact that I did offer a discount, so you are receiving my services less than normally would be, simply for the fact that Grandy has sent me unsolicited feet pics.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Some bastard like that, I will greatly revel in joining you in making sure that he is dead as all fuck.
Sounds excellent. We're having a bit of a meeting over here. If you'd like to send yourself and some crew over, we'll be cooking a meal.
That's not the problem. I'm actually communicating to you from your own galley at this moment.
Oh, you are incredibly sneaky.
We
marvel.
We are. Anyway, please let your captain know that we are ready for this discussion.
Will do. Pleasure meeting you.
Likewise to you, Mr. Collins.
Quick it up. Captain, Martha's already here. She's in the kitchen.
Wow, that's a little. Come on, Collins is a bit sexist. Let's go. I mean, just she
No. She chose to go there. She's waiting for the meal.
Oh man, Mac, she's in your kitchen, man. I can get tagged.
Yes, I know. I've already served her tea and some chocolate.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. All right, never mind.
Yes,
if she's okay with you, she's okay with me. That's fine.
Your chef, Big Mac, is quite skilled at the different kinds of bergamot tea.
Right. Well, he just won an award. He's galactically known for like protein something or other. He's very in whale.
Where do you think I got the bergamot from?
Taggart, he's standing right next to you. Come on, man. How do you? Oh goodness! Oh my goodness! And he's very studied on the proper ways to cook human flesh too. So he's a real super guy.
That is good to know.
If you say so.
I've regularly dined on the flesh of my fallen foes.
Cool.
Anyway, we await your arrival. Listen here, there, MetaHorse 25. Thank you for slapping that Russell up there, because Russell is the mascot of Defenders Cobalt. So says my wife, Ashley, who's our social media manager, because she has snuck that little potato in absolutely everywhere. So what's going
That's
on,
the way
everyone?
it should be.
You
And
now
then Jeremy
have...
smashes it to death.
I was about to say, like, how much do I need to pay to have a smash,
Yeah, I know, right?
like a smite icon?
Oh.
I want an anti-Russell
I'll
sticker.
work that up because I think that's just fun.
I want to be able to smite that little tater.
Well, obviously, I'm preparing a meal to end all meals. Oh, I don't mean I'm making a last meal for everyone. No, that's just for Taggart.
Don't
No,
poison us. Please.
Big Mac, I need you to give me a survival test. Every success is how many Michelin stars this meal would qualify for.
nice. Survival, where are you? Here? Boom. Ooh,
Two Michelin
successes.
star. Big Mac, explain this fine dining meal that you've prepared out of ship's rations and whale meat.
Well, it's we got not just our ship rations, but we had those ship rations that we got off that initial ship, and there was some interesting stuff in there. I mean, so I've just made a tour de force of fried and double fried and baked and stewed items just all over the place. And well, I didn't include whale because we've got to be conscious about how we serve whale these days. So I just have whale placemats about just to celebrate my win.
Dolphin safe, dolphin slaughter. I mean, all right. Who's all heading down to the galley with the
Oh,
captain?
this is a pirate feast, so no salad forks. They're just hammers to crush things open with, and stabby knives to eat the meat with. Proper pirates course, you see.
So I'll say that, of course, our crew people with, actual physical people backing them all get to join in on this feast. As far as your additional crew members, Moby, I would imagine, will definitely be there. What about the doc? Would you invite the doc to this meeting?
I mean, not initially, but on standby.
Okay, Doc is standing by as a medic. Griff?
Fuck no.
That's fair. Crispy?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
No, I don't really
Laxative?
want him to. I'll say this. This is what I'll say. I'll say, Crispy, listen, man. Hey, I need you to do me a favor, okay? I don't want Griff at the meeting, okay?
Shit. Okay.
I gotta send someone I can trust.
You
To
can
keep an
trust
eye
me,
on him.
Captain.
You're damn right I can. We're
Yeah.
blood, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, extremely tainted and questionably filled
Absolutely.
with cocaine and fats and strange substances, but we are
Bound
blood.
by years of, negligent child support.
Right. Yes. So what I need you to do,
Yes.
I need you to take him down to the water filtration systems, and I want you to just work him to death. Make sure he scrubs all that
Sure,
stuff,
sure.
you know?
Give
Okay.
me a command test.
All right. Now I'll give you a damn command. All right. That's a success.
All right. Roll me that stress. Do you want Crispy to follow your words very literally, or no?
I
To
want
work
him.
Grip to death.
I don't want him to be actually literally worked to death, but I want him to be worked very hard.
Sure. Give me a higher low. We'll call that higher low.
I go high.
Okay. We'll see what
Oops.
happens.
Okay.
All right. As you all join at the galley, Big Mac, you've got this fantastic feast prepared. Seats are laid out. It's Big Mac, so in my mind in this, with the pirate way, everyone's kind of being treated as equals here. I would imagine this is a buffet.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were on board for this because I wanted to make sure that you were able to enjoy your meal without having to serve everyone. So,
Oh, then we don't have enough seats in the buzzard, actually. So,
there's a lot of folding chairs. The meal's going on. It's very good. It's a delicious meal the Big Mac has prepared with your 3 captains that you've brought along. Captain Roosevelt, who is now sworn fealty to the Bloody Buzzard. Martha One-Eye. And then Gold Duffman. As you're all consuming. We're going to say that... We're going to say that it's actually going to be Captain Roosevelt who brings it up first. Admiral, I'm
what's up?
absolutely ready to just annihilate anyone you point us at. What's the plan? What are we doing? What's the details?
Okay. Now, we went over this plan. It's foolproof. It's genius. We spent pretty much the whole last week kind of working it out in our heads and kind of planning it out. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to my weapons specialist. Taggart, go ahead and debrief out. What's going to happen?
You're muted, Dan.
Taggart, we can't hear you. Speak up.
They're gonna show up in their spaceships, and when they do, we'll shoot at them with their guns until they're dead.
So as
You hear
Martha
that?
speaks up, so it sounds like you plan on subterfuge. You plan on luring them out, waiting for them to arrive at whatever quarry you would bait you would have it you've set out for them. And when they least expect it, the 3 of us charge in, guns ablaze, and just shred them with bullet fire from the end of eternity and back. Is that...
I hear what you're saying. Well, there's 4 of us, right? I think there's 4 ships.
4,
now, right?
yes.
1, 2.
Bloody Buzzard.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
And then
Right,
3
there's
different
4.
iterations of the Hot Pockets.
Yeah. I mean, Collins has he can elaborate if you like, if you need more. I figured being esteemed captains yourselves, you'll be able to put it together 1, 2, 3. But if that's not the case, Collins, you have the floor.
Collins?
Well, I was thinking that we could perhaps use the moon of this planet to conceal your vessels until kind of draw in, see what kind of forces he's working with so that we have a better understanding. And then when the time is right, you come up behind out of the shadow of the moon and we get them that way. Kind of close the box.
Gold Duffman chimes in. So, listen. What kind of bait? How you gonna get them out here? I'm sure that, listen, we've all heard it going around the circles here and there. How, Grandy here wants you all dead for killing his cousin, Grandel. As far as I've heard, he's retreated into whatever hidey hole. And he's not interested in coming back. So, if you want to, stick it to him, you're going to have to go where he is. But I ain't got no goddamn idea on where his, secret lair or whatever you call it might be hiding at. So unless you got something he's absolutely going to go shit his pants over, I got to have it, I got to be there, whatever the fuck it is. I was thinking we're going to have to try and find out where the fuck he is and, go in and just, blast him to shit and back from, wherever the fuck that coward's hiding at.
Gotcha.
That's well said. Yeah, that's real. That I hear you. But We got our ways to get them out here. You don't worry about that at all.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's what you say. Sure.
Yeah. Like, we know he's an ass. We know that's where we need to focus. But if there was ever a team that knows how to be just professional ass blasters, that's us.
Roosevelt. I believe you, Captain. And Mikey, Captain Junior. Listen, if you all want us to like hang out at like this moon and like just stay hidden, we certainly can. And like you lure them out, and like when you give the word, like we just like we fly in, and we just shoot the shit out of him with our big gun, just like that, and he dies, and then like.
Yeah, Cap, I can handle that. I'll fly out there. I'll show our ass out there, just like fucking like lure them in with the ass of our ship, and then I'm just gonna tease them, taunt them, and run.
So I mean, like, I'd still gotta ask the question, like, I mean, like, where you gonna go to lure him out? Like, you gotta like show your ship's ass somewhere that he's gonna see it and like want to chase it.
Hey, Captain Goldman, whatever.
Duffman.
Duffman, yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, anything you got, I can answer.
Sure. Why the fuck you asking so many questions?
Listen,
we told you what we're gonna do. Okay,
all right.
We got a plan.
All
You're
right.
getting paid. Shut your mouth and do your job.
Mouth is shut. We'll just hang out right here, collecting the good paycheck, and then if not, someone shows up for us to shoot, we'll gladly shoot them.
Big Mac is just slowly pushes into himself, so he's standing behind the guy, waiting for the captain to say, "Take care of him." Just lurking back there. No.
How big's your crew there, Captain Duffman?
We got, it's a small but very focused crew of good friends who came up together, the hard streets, of wherever the fuck. But we got, we got you outnumbered as far as crew goes. We got 10.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's all you need for a good crew.
Who do you got in charge back there?
Oh, that would be my good buddy Bob Saget, who's running the ship.
Okay, one sec. Hey, I'm just gonna go and make a call real fast. If you don't
All
mind.
right, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna sit here and eat this delicious moose that your chef Big Mac has prepared.
I'm gonna call Bob Saget.
You call Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Aristocrats.
God damn you, Jeremy. I was about to make a joke. Like, he just wants to tell you a story about some, like, group of aristocrats.
You know what they call them? The aristocrats.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Saget there. Hey,
Who the fuck
how
are
would
you?
I am your fairy godmother. I am.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like Santa Claus or something. How would you feel about captaining a ship?
I do want to roll for this. This is one.
Oh, sure.
Give me a manipulate test.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and actually wait. How do the dice work again? The bonus work? It's like a reroll, right?
It's a +1. So you listen.
Okay.
We can do either two options. You can use it as a reroll, or you can use it as bonus dice, extra dice d6s to your roll up to 3.
What do you want me to roll? Manipulation?
Manipulation, yeah.
All right. I can use how many?
Up to 3.
All right. I'm using them because it's the.
I am marking that
I don't know
down.
what.
You are now down to 9 advantages. Thank you, chat, for those.
All right. That's 2 successes. Do you want me to push? Would
2
more
is
be
gonna
better?
be good. 2's good.
Okay.
Like, 1 was to overcome basic loyalty. 2, you got them listening. If you were, let me rephrase that. If you were to push, this next chunk is going to get a lot easier.
Okay. Gotcha. How about 7
Oh my
successes?
God.
Would that be easy?
That's
Would that be...
super fucking easy. Listen, this guy, he tells me my fucking jokes are bad all the goddamn time. He makes me
aristocrats one? Are you
clean.
kidding me?
Right? He makes me clean his goddamn toilet all the fucking time, his private John, and there's just shit everywhere. It's terrible. Shit everywhere. John gets it.
I know what this is.
And even worse, all that fucker wants to eat every goddamn day is cake. I like cake. I do. I really enjoy cake. But let me tell you this. Have you ever heard of fucking carrot cake?
They made a cake out of a vegetable.
Listen, it sounds weird. I like carrot cake. I do. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy carrot cake. Now, let me ask you another question. Have you ever heard of carrot cake with raisins in it?
1 second. 1 second. Hey, Big Mac. Yeah, cut that guy's head off. Okay, yeah. No, that's insane. Are you kidding me? Carrots and raisins and a cake?
Big Mac, I'm not even going to make you roll. How do you kill this guy?
I eject the butcher knife from my leg and just cut his throat. I hold on to the head as the body falls down.
So I always imagine that there's this like inter-crew comms between the five of you. The five of you are the core of the crew. The others are, well, okay. The five of you plus Moby are the core of the crew. And the other NPCs, they don't get the privy of being in this, you know, what fucking cell phone commercial used to have like those private channels?
Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile. They don't have that Boost Mobile kind of like group communication thing. So
I don't know
my
why I knew
question
that
here
one.
is
We're the
what I'm
BMs.
meandering towards is, McMurphy, do you take this directly to Big Mac, or do you do like your core communication with the rest of the crew and Moby? The core crew here.
I've got nothing to hide. They all heard it.
Okay, so the rest of you aren't surprised when Big Mac, all of a sudden a fucking butcher knife pops out of your goddamn leg. What's your strength at, Big Mac?
Currently my strength is it's huge. No, it's not. It is. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. You got this big picture of this dead guy on my screen.
Just close that shit.
It's 5.
Five strength is crazy strong. Like, it's almost borderline synth level strong. Big Mac, you pull this fucking butcher knife out, and you don't slit his throat so much as you just all your fucking might hack to the side of the neck, and like his head is just dangling as the chair against his chest while he's sitting in this chair is Taggart, Collins, fucking Mikey, Moby. You're all
Big Mac will wave his butcher knife around at everyone else sitting at the table, say, "Is anyone else in here a vegetarian?"
Martha One Eye, I despise vegetarians. Listen, if you want to eat all vegetables, that is your prerogative, and I will not judge you for doing that. But it's the simple fact that you feel the need to tell me every goddamn day why I need to eat only vegetables.
I hold out his head so she can preach to him.
Listen here.
I nod the head.
Duff. Gold Duffman. I don't want to use the chef's real name and get us sued. Gold Duffman. Fuck you and your carrot cake with raisins. I've had it before and it is disgusting. Why would you put the raisins in the frosting? Right?
I put his head right back onto the neck hole.
This universe a better
Captain
place.
Martha, can I get you a beer or perhaps some
No.
tequila?
Captain Martha, can you deflower me? Please.
No. God, no. How young are you?
17.
No.
You're so cool.
Good effort, though. Good effort. I appreciate the.
Yep. You almost got her by surprise, I
I
think.
know. I
No.
just had to like shove it in there. Right?
No.
That's how it
Oh,
works,
no.
right?
No.
No.
Oh,
Next
God.
time you're on. Listen, I am arranging.
How long till we're banned?
Once you are of age, I will arrange and gladly pay for your first visit.
Okay.
But dear God, child, What the actual fuck?
I had
God.
to shoot my shot.
He's been growing up really
I
quickly,
do
getting
not-
on some things.
We play things kind of loosey goosey on the pirate ship, okay?
Fucking Christ, you are correct. Big Mac, you cleave this dude's head off. You slap it back on. Captain, you get the word back. The job is done.
Yeah.
This dude's still going off
listen.
about the raisins and the carrot cake.
Oh yeah. Hey, Captain Saget.
What you got?
You are now captain. Your previous captain has retired. I expect that you are going to continue with the operation and get paid and be very wealthy and be a fantastic space pirate captain for the rest of your days.
Yeah. You
Sweet.
fucking got rid of
Perfect.
that asshole for us, and now I'm goddamn captain?
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. I couldn't. He was just asking a lot of questions. Yeah, he just asked too
doesn't
many
stop.
questions.
Listen,
you know?
it's easy
Yeah.
as we show up. What are you paying us to do? We go do it. We get money.
There you go. That's my guy right there. There
That's
you go.
it.
Listen, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna connect you with my my chief operator. I'm gonna get you. Collins, my first off. He's gonna fill you in. You're gonna know the whole plan.
Sure.
It's brilliant. Okay, and you just wait for the sign. And yeah. We're gonna blow some people up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Amazing. All right. So, for Chuck, myself, I would like the crew of the Bloody Buzzard to walk me through your plan.
All sorts of crazy strafing action while we show our ass.
Lots of strafe.
Pulling them out.
Jeff, you think I spent that much time
I know.
preparing
You
those
like. I know.
captains?
I just like your three space captains and like, well, it's over now, gone.
We now got Space Captain Franklin Delano
FDR.
Roosevelt and Space Captain Bob Saget. I think we're
I feel
in a
like this
place.
is. I think this
I
is
do
an
too.
upgrade across the board.
I feel pretty good about this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use Crispy to lure out Grandy, right? That's been my presumption here. Is we're gonna use him to sort of feed some info, et cetera. That's gonna get the guy out here. And then what was your idea there, Collins, about using the moon?
Yeah, I figured we could use the moon to hide the other ships until they got here.
Yeah, that sounds good. We could pretend like maybe we're in distress or something, lure them in, that kind of thing.
You know what we could do? What we could do is hide them on the backside of the moon, use the EV pod as basically a relay station so that we could broadcast a signal to them, and then they stay fully out of sight.
Smart.
Yeah, this Mikey. Collins is gonna make you an excellent first officer someday. Really, he is. He take you far, kid. Okay. Hey, well, don't make that face. You make that face, it's gonna freeze that way.
I've learned a lot, and I've learned that suppositories can do you a lot of good. And Collins is like a suppository. Like it's uncomfortable and it's kind of disgusting when you think about it, but like there's some benefit that can come from it.
And eventually you'll pee him out.
It's not.
And you don't pee.
That's technically
Yes,
that's what the doc
yes.
said.
Yep. No, you're right, Taggart. Yep. You pee out suppositories. Because you pee out stuff that goes up your butt? What the fuck, Taggart? What the fuck do you shove up your butt?
I don't know. Whatever they tell me to.
Oh my god.
What have they told you to?
Taggart?
Normal stuff.
Normal stuff.
Normal stuff. Well, that answers that question.
So I'd like to highlight there is one final piece of this plan to bring it together. Everyone give me an observation test.
Okay.
So I see a lot of ones. Let's see. Okay. All right.
I'm too busy serving dessert.
That's fair.
I'm too busy asking Tagger about what he's been shoving up his butt.
Collins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll give this to you, Collins. You're busy with this meeting, this conversation. Two of the three captains that have been hired are now dead. Two new captains have replaced them. McMurphy eventually returns after that private conversation on comms with Bob Saget. Collins, you do pick up that as you're enjoying the meal, you're kind of watching. You see this one vent kind of above the galley, the cafeteria area on the ship. It tends to rattle every now and then. But then you realize that, like, oh, it's maybe the vent cover's loose, whatever, the air handling system kicks on. And you start kind of like paying attention to that. It's like one of those things you're not actively paying attention to, but you are in fact paying attention to it.
You've noticed it now.
Yeah.
And you realize that this vent cover kind of over the galley, maybe like 6 feet above the table. Occasionally it rattles a little bit when the ventilation, the air handling system isn't going. And you like, it catches you like something fucked up is going on there. And then you hear a noise, and at first you don't place it. And all of a sudden, like it right there, it clicks, you're on board. That is the sound of Crispy opening his fucking pill bottle.
And is the captain back in the galley with us?
I'll say yeah.
I look at the captain, I'm like,
And I pass the observation, so I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay. I'll just nod. Okay. So, how was dinner?
Well, now your only guest is Martha One Eye. It was
Wonderful.
very delicious. I enjoyed it. Big Mac, you have a way with your kitchen that is undeniable.
Thank you.
Listen, I pride myself in my stealth, but after eating a meal that filling, dear Lord, I am going to be waddling the fuck back to my ship. I am fully stuffed, and it was a delicious meal. The dessert course was amazing. I did not know that the different ways you could caramelize sugars and apply them to ice cream. Amazing. Truly amazing.
It's what I call Big Mac's heart attack. It's part tiramisu, part, well, heart attack.
bacon.
I am very appreciative of this meal that I've had with you, but also very grateful that you are not the chef for my ship, because shit, I would have a heart attack if I ate like this every day.
Now the captain is wondering if that's Mac's long-range plan.
It's always good, and like, you know, some of us have learned a lot from like how to like grow as individuals and eat people and like be gentlemen that would, if a lady needs to waddle, like have an arm to escort her.
Give me a
Mikey.
You already took your shot,
I just
Mikey.
You know, Mikey, I got
I
an
would
arm
double
for
tap this. Shut up, Taggart.
I want a base empathy test from Mikey.
Yeah, no, Mikey's terrible at this. But at the
Captain's
same
just
time-
gonna like idly say like, hey, the boys, hey, he follows in his father's footsteps. He's got good taste. She looks just like his mother.
That is Jeff Harlow.
Hi.
You got
Or is it Jeremy? What do you mean, Jeremy?
No, I mean Jeff Lowe.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Do you know one Susan McMillans? And McMurphy, Susan McMillans would key off as like an aunt of yours,
As an aunt of mine?
of Captain McMurphy's.
Oh, yeah, it's my aunt. Yeah. Yeah, you know old Sue, Auntie Sue?
That's my mother.
No kidding. No kidding.
You're my cousin. I knew there was a reason why I respected you. We're family.
I see the resemblance, you know. Oh, it's amazing. Your mother only has one eye too. It's crazy. Running the family.
She does. Long story. Our matching generationally with one eye is not intentional, but that's just the way life works. How is your mother?
Oh, she's so dead, but she was good for a very long time before that.
Good.
Hey, I don't know if I fully introduced my boy, right? This is Mikey. Mikey, this is your second cousin. Look at this.
Mikey,
you got family
my
out there.
second cousin.
So,
Mikey,
laughing, isn't that great? Look at that.
that makes the world far more awkward and entertaining. I will never let you forget this. Come, cousin.
Next time.
I guess I'll still walk you to your
You
ship.
roll the 1 on your empathy test out of 2 possible die, as only Jeremy can. If you're interested, I've got some other cousins of Oz that you might want to meet.
Okay.
Collins will clap Mikey on the shoulder and be like, "Don't worry, Mikey. I know a good place in Tortuga when you're ready."
Listen,
Ma'am, can I get you a beer for the road?
I would absolutely love that. Thank you, kind sir.
Collins will go grab a beer. And
Yeah.
he
she
brings
did.
back enough for everyone,
Okay. Good
even
call.
Mikey.
Mikey, have you ever thought about the possibility of your children not having all their teeth?
I never thought I'd live long enough to have kids. So
Well, listen,
'em.
if you keep hitting on your cousins, that's where you're going to end up.
I'm sorry. What? You hit on your cousin, Mikey?
no,
He did. He asked me to, what was it you said, deflower him?
Oh my goodness.
She took the stealth, and she was so cool. And like,
Gracie's got him watching all these old vid programs, like, people in fancy old Britain and stuff. He's got this weird language thing going on. I don't know what's wrong. with
I
him.
understand. I don't hold it personally. We were all teenagers once. I know I've certainly...
and she eats people. Like, she's so cool and stealthy, and she eats people. And
Mikey, just keep this in mind. That just means that runs in your bloodline.
our family's so awesome.
It is. So stop trying to fuck your family.
Yeah.
Don't make it sound weird. God damn it! I'm walking you back to your ship. God, you're fucking embarrassing me in front of my dad. You're embarrassing me in front of Moby. Moby's looking at me now.
Now, Mikey, I hope you don't mind me asking. Is Colin spoken for?
Shameful thing. Raiders cut it all off when he was 12.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that. A man like
Mhm.
Collins.
Same time as he lost the arm, they just chopped it off.
Well, that's not game over, Mikey. I've got plenty of other tricks up my sleeves, and many of them require buckles and straps. So tell Mr. Collins to call me when he has some free
buckles
time.
and straps. He's got this thing that he calls the pear. It's his favorite.
The pear.
Yep. Yep. So if you want to get in good with him, you break out the pair.
You know what, Mikey? I'm glad we're related. And she gets on her ship and she fucking goes to the fucking goddamn. All of you are now just your crew on the ship. What are you doing?
Taggart's
He's still.
standing somewhere under the vent with his shotgun.
Big Matt's putting the body in the meat locker.
I was gonna say, are you butchering the bodies?
Meat locker.
Oh.
Yep. Meat locker.
Survival test. Because the human skirt steak is so hard to really get a good cut on. Okay.
I just do a quick quartering, just,
Sure.
spatchcock it and
All right. All of you are now at the fucking mess hall. Collins, you have pointed out this vent. McMurphy, you've acknowledged it. Taggart now has a whatever giant fuck you machine gun trained on it.
I did actually pass my observation test too. So
You did. So yeah.
McMurphy will turn to Collins and be like, I'll tell you, it's a really good thing that Grandy doesn't know where we're at, has no idea that this rock we're next to is just a wonderful breeding ground for baby space whale eggs. I mean, think of the money we could own the damn system.
It makes so much money.
Okay.
We're just gonna rake it in. I'm glad we got rid of them other ships, so we're all alone out here, and it's all for us,
McMurphy. First off, Collins is backing you up in this, so I want a manipulate test. Go and take a bonus die on it. This is a fail forward here, so you've all done enough work on this. You're tricking Crispy, who's not all there. You're gonna succeed. I just want to see how excited Crispy is to share this information.
Gotcha.
Holy
That's
shit!
3
3
successes.
successes.
Oh,
That is
that's
amazing.
good use of those stress die.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I know, right? Damn.
As the night kind of winds down, everyone kind of retires. Collins, you pick up that communication. It is, sure as shit, it is Crispy hitting his private radio on them deep space kind of bands. First thing you get is a series of coordinates. And the information that you're going to pick up from Crispy is they brought 3 different pirate ships on. The crew of the Bloody Buzzard has killed 2 of the captains. They are using the 3rd captain, and they've struck up a deal where this planet that they're on, with those coordinates that tied to the planet, they are harvesting whale eggs, space whale eggs. They found like a nursery, hatchery, something like that. They are unaware of the situation, and they are, it sounds like, going to be making planetfall to start harvesting these space whale eggs. And that's kind of what you pick up. You get an over and out. You do eventually, you wait a few minutes, and you once again, with the roll that you did before, you don't get the incoming messages, you get the outgoing messages. And you hear him sharing the information of currently the other 2 ships. Let me double check. The Tosca Calde is staying. The Bolicello Caliente, they killed their captain first. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if that ship is staying or going, whatever. The Palche Chod, they killed their captain at the dinner table. They're making enemies. It sounds like maybe if you like work with whoever the new captains are on there, you may have an ally against them. Long period of silence eventually. And then there's a reiteration of the coordinates of where the ship's at, what the planet's like, what they found there. Like, yes, I said space whale eggs. No, it's not a myth. It's real. Like, they're collecting them. They're going to sell them. I will send you another update as soon as something happens with the other two ships that they killed the captains on. And then it's silence. What do you do with that, Collins?
I'm gonna have the captain. I'll call him to my quarters.
Okay, Captain, you get the call to Collins' quarters.
Hey, Captain. And I would have been probably recording this, so I'm gonna kind of play it back for the captain.
Yeah.
So
McMurphy, you get the full playback. Sure.
So what I'm thinking is we have one of the ships stay out here visible with us. The other two go behind the moon.
Sure.
And that way it looks like they maybe bailed on us, and there we go. There's our trap.
I think that's gonna work just fine.
Okay.
The only thing we could do,
Yeah.
maybe make, Captain Roosevelt and I are pretty close at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe we have him accept an offer to work with the other one. And then at the last second he turns, like at the right time he turns. Obviously we give Roosevelt and his crew an extra cut.
Who's going to go down to the planet and pretend to harvest the whales?
All of a sudden,
Taggart, when the hell did you get here?
It's not entirely a bad idea, but
You never sent me away, Captain. No.
Taggart, you get
I have to specifically tell him when he leaves.
Yeah.
Like, he's always near me otherwise, unless I tell him.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's a good idea. Yeah. We could send some folks down.
Okay. So you're going to have Captain Roosevelt connect with Captain Saget, and the two of them go off into the sunset, so to speak. In reality, they sneak around the backside of the planet and lie in wait. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to Taggart's good idea, you send some pods or some shit down to the planet's surface to do a false harvesting of these space whale eggs.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Sure, Captain, you relay this information. The other ships, not a problem. They're cool with this plan. Martha, she's your family now. She's absolutely cool with this. What I think I'm at, we're 13 minutes early, but I think we're at a point right now where we can wrap it safely for the night, and then next week we can pick up with this ambush and see where it goes. What do you got?
Like, always wrap your business. Always
I
wrap
was
it.
going to suggest that we send Moby down.
Shut the fuck
What do
up,
you have
Captain.
against Moby?
And it makes
might
sense.
actually
It's
be
a whale.
It might also be safer for him, Captain, than be on the ship if we're getting shot at.
We send
He's
the
gonna be
whale
alone.
get the whale eggs.
There's not really whale eggs down there. I made that up, man.
What?
I knew he was in the vent, so I was just making it up. Oh my God. Well, I guess you've ruined your allotment of good ideas for the evening.
Oh, poor Taggart.
That's amazing.
He's not even my rival anymore. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. So, yes, this is, I'm going to do a recap, but it's more so for Chuck rewatching this, so I'm prepared for next session. The ship piloted by Bob Saget and the ship piloted by Captain Roosevelt are going to go hide around the backside of the moon, while the crew of the Bloody Buzzard and the crew of Martha One Eye are going to be sending, pods down to the surface of this planetoid to make it look like you are harvesting whale eggs. The idea is that the galactic or the cosmic, whatever the fuck it is, the galactic hammerhead is going to show up, looking to ambush you all unaware, not being realized, or not realizing that you all have set this carefully laid trap for them. So it definitely sounds like next session we're going to have some space combat again. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's do some XP questions, see how much XP everyone gets for the night. Did you participate? If you did, you get a point. Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda? Once again, you all have your own agendas. I have been in communication with most of you about your hidden agendas, so you know whether or not you can check this box for tonight. There's not a lot of risk tonight. Tonight's been pretty easy, so the question of did you risk your life for your buddy PC? No life risking tonight. The other one, though, is did you challenge your stand-up to your rival PC? And I definitely feel like Moby's got some rivals right now. So if you think you did, please take it.
I tried to convince my cousin, of some things for Collins.
Okay. Okay.
You might put that under like the extraordinary action.
And I offered to show you the brothels.
Yep. I'm just going to put that up on the pegboard.
I see what you did there.
I know.
Did anyone make a panic roll? If you made a panic roll, you get a point of XP. I don't think anyone's going to get this. Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means?
It wasn't dangerous, but there was violence.
Yeah. Did you make a significant discovery or revelation? I think everyone can take a point for this. There was a lot of discovery, a lot of revelations tonight. Yeah. Did anyone feel like they performed an extraordinary action of some kind?
I want a plaque.
You won
he
fucking plaque. I'll take it. And then also, Mikey, you convinced a hacker to send him a plaque. So,
Sweet.
Yeah.
And you offered your virginity to your cousin. So
Shut up, Collins.
You did.
it's an extraordinary act.
Remind
Technically
me, and
not wrong.
this is a failing in my memory. Did I do the payout for the shit?
We did money last session, I
Okay.
think.
Last time. Yeah.
So no money this time. Okay.
Wait, I woke up with money.
You did, because you were selling whale meat. Go ahead and take that one there, Big Mac. All right. There's our XP questions. Let's do our closing table, do some plugs, and then we'll make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Jeff, unlike Defenders of Cobalt, where I tend to run weird shit, Adventures in Lollygagging runs some fantastic storytelling. Why don't you tell us about that?
That's very kind of you, but your stories are hilarious, and I get to act like a dummy, so it's very exciting.
There you go.
Friday, we're starting a new game. We're starting Conan for 2D20 system. Our buddy Aaron is jumping into the GM seat for that. So we're going to be making characters, doing some Session 0 start and carousing stuff Friday night, so come hang out. Saturday, we are doing One Ring 2nd edition. We're closing in on episode 50, and we're still taking ideas for like something cool to do for episode 50.
Nice.
And then Monday, we are back to Holler, and you can see Chuck and Jeremy and Bert and Dan in that game. And then Tuesday, I don't know the status because it's Valentine's Day. I think we're playing Forbidden Lands. I'm not sure if we've come to a conclusion on that yet, but Tuesdays are going to be our Forbidden Lands game.
Nice.
And all that kind of stuff is on the YouTube channel, Adventures in Lollygagging. We got a Call of Cthulhu game for Horror on the Orient Express that's gearing up. Got a couple episodes under our belt with that, and a Blade Runner game as well. So lots of new stuff.
Very cool. And Bert, our master of mysteries, why don't you plug your stuff?
You're not nearly as highly polished as Jeff, but we are doing some BX Dungeons and Dragons, some classic Dungeons and Dragons this Friday in the Mystara setting. Saturday, we've got some Cyberpunk Red, which I'm calling a sitcom, but it's taking kind of a very dark turn lately. And the Sunday is maybe Shadowrun 2nd Edition. Maybe, and Jeff's saying maybe not, but there will be something.
Well,
a lot of games I'd like to run as a one-shot, perhaps.
Yeah, whatever it is. I've already told my wife I've got a game Sunday night, so I'll be there. Jeremy, you got a Patreon you want to tell us about?
Yeah, Aaron Reese on Patreon. If you got comics, maps, tokens, other fun assets, check it out. Why not?
There we go. And John, every Tuesday and every Thursday on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube, we've got a special release. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, so got some lovely folks. We got Chuck and we got Maitre and Steven and April, and we're doing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition and doing the Age of Ashes Adventure Path. We're in book 1, and they're all goblins, and it's going really well for them. It's really, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. And those are 20-ish minute episodes every Tuesday, every Thursday. So if you're wanting something nice and easy to fill your day with on Tuesdays and Thursdays, definitely check that out, because John is showing the ability of his patience on putting up with the 4 of us playing goblins. Especially Steven, who's playing a very wonderful bard who refuses to take anything that allows him to do damage. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah. So Dan, I'm going to make you say words. Dan, what have we got happening on Friday?
Oh no, Friday. What are we doing on Friday? It's still hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The shenanigans still?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's still shenanigans?
It is.
We totally didn't start a fight for no reason.
No, definitely didn't start a fight for no reason, and my character is definitely not descending into madness at an alarming rate.
You've got the extra arms, right?
I got the extra arms. I also got the extra class perk.
You do.
And I also have the hex eye and some other exciting bad things going on. I picked up 3. What was it? 3? Is it 3 failures?
I think
3 fallouts. Yeah.
3 fallouts. Yeah.
2 major fallouts and a minor fallout in one session.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, every single Friday, 10 p.m. Central here on Defenders of Cobalt. Joe is running John, Dan, myself, Jake, April. Who am I missing out of that group? I think that's all of us, isn't it?
I think that's everyone, yeah.
Yeah, he's running us through some heart, and we are doing our best to make Joe's life miserable when it comes to running that game. That's every single Friday here on Defenders of Cobalt. I'll just throw it out there. Every other Saturday on Grim and Perilous Plays, 1 p.m. Central, I run a Tales from the Loop campaign that Jeff and Dan are in, so check that out. I don't know. I think that's everything. Yeah, all of you did a great job. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and thank you, everyone, for those bits. I've got them recorded in my little notebook. And until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and, murder the captains you don't like so you get captains that are loyal to you.
Cook good food.
Yeah, eat people. Anyway, deuces. And I'm totally I don't have it loaded. Keep waving.
Yeah.
There we go.